Hello, friends. Let me take my volume off.
Hello, friend.
Oh, there went my volume that I thought I turned off. Hi, Sherry. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all well and ready to crop. I'm excited. It's been a while. Hi, Sarah. Hello, Jess. Oh, I lost my... Yeah, this is my bad doggy. She's a bad girl. And when I saw the challenge, let's see. Where is it? Who Done It? Who Done It was perfect because it says create a project about a mischievous pet or child. This bad girl likes coffee. I don't know if you can see that. I caught her red-lipped, red-tongued, red-handed. I don't know. And I don't like drink American coffee. I drink espresso. So, you know, she was flying high. And there's the proof on her lip and there, and her long-ass tongue as she licked it up. But I cannot leave a cup of coffee, cup of espresso. I make like a cappuccino type thing every morning, anywhere, because her tongue will be in it. So that is what I'm scrapping. I thought it was a perfect title. I love this Bad to the Bone, which I think I'm going to somehow incorporate into my layout. I printed my pictures at 3x4. And I'm using a combination, and this is old, so I don't know if there's any left, but I'm sure there are other dog, pet, scrapbooking collections. This one is my dog from Echo Park, and I still have a lot of this. I have ephemera, I have stickers, I got plenty of paper. I also have some of the coordinating solids. And then I have bits and pieces left of this very old Bella Boulevard. And by very old, let's see if it shows a year. No year, right? But this is pretty old. I don't even know how old, maybe 4 or 5 years old. And it's Bella Boulevard's Cooper. And I have a few pieces here and there of that, some scraps, and I think I only have this one. Oh, actually, no, I have this full page, which is yellow on the back. I have the strips, which is gray on the back, and then I have these little pieces that I can cut apart with an orange background. The colors work pretty well together, so I think I'm just going to mix and match whatever I can use. I also pulled out this stencil from my dog. It's an Echo Park one, and it's just little dog footprints. I should have pulled out something that had to do with coffee, but you know, I think I'm pretty well set with this stuff. How are you all doing? Let me know in the comments if you are joining us this weekend for our crime, what's the name of the crop again? True Crime Scrap Cast. Okay. True Live. Oh my goodness. True Crime Scrap Cast online crop. It sounds I've quickly looked over some of the challenges. I really didn't see them all, but I know there's some really good ones. and some really challenging ones. Like there's a journaling one that's like journal like 3 paragraphs. Is there a word count? You know, because I want to make sure that I get my words in. You know, is it like a 500 word one, or I feel like I'm taking a true crime class. So I'm just gonna cut my pictures to have, ooh, I almost messed that one up, to have a small border. Because I like the white border around them. And bad little dog. Her name's Piper, by the way. She is a 7, I think she's 7.5-year-old Cocker Spaniel Poodle mix. No, not Cocker Pen. That's the other one. She is a Chihuahua Pomeranian mix. Obnoxious, so if you hear her barking, if you hear barking, it will be her, because the other one barely barks. Like, there's got to be like serious stuff going on for her to bark. She's half deaf anyway, so we'll see what we come up with. So I will apologize in advance if you hear Piper you know, defending me from all evil as a true crime fan, or a true criminal, I don't know. Okie dokie. So I have my Tim Holtz here, and for whatever reason I think I need to get a new blade because it's really not cutting right. I barely ever use it, but I don't know. I'm not starting to think I'm not a true fan. So we're gonna see how we're going to, I like these like right in the middle because she's kind of like looking right at the camera. See how we're going to lay these out. I have not thought in advance of what I'm doing, so that will be a surprise. I am going to cut that out right now because I want to make sure that it makes it in, because if I leave it there, I'm going to forget. So if you have any questions about the crop, about anything to do with the crop. Oh, really, T? Yeah, I don't know why. Like, the paper looks like it shreds it. Like, I just cut my pictures, and they didn't cut very crisp. Alright, so we're going to definitely use that, because that's a must. Let's see what else we have in here, if anything. It might be in here as well in a different. Cold Nose, Warm Heart. Play all day. I spoil my dog. Well, you had me at woof. Yeah. Oh, actually, that saying is from the Bella Boulevard, so it's not going to be in here. All right. Well, let's get started. I really love. Let's see, where's that paper? I really love this paw print. And I was thinking of maybe using the paw print like on the bottom of the paper with probably a semi-solid. And I also have this paw print. So this is the Bella Boulevard, and this is the, I mean, I kind of like this one because it has little hearts. So we'll see. Let's see. I also have this one that could be a pretty good for a half. I like that. I think I'm going to go with that and do something else on the bottom. Let's see what we have as far as these solids. So many choices and not enough time to select, right? Like, all right, so these are our choices. These are excellent because they always match the collection. If you ever have the chance, oh, we just figured it out, 2020, right there. So this collection came out in 2020. If you ever have the chance to pick up the solids that come with these little collections, they are great. I mean, I kind of like the busy on the bottom because I feel like, let's see, that, meh, not feeling. Could do the green. Oh, I feel like that pops a bit. What about orange? Orange. Orange sort of works. I'm not hating. And red, I don't know, I feel like red, although it's not bad, I feel like it might be a little dark. I think I'm gonna go with the green. I don't know, I feel like the green. Feeling green. You like the orange, see? Come on, you guys help me out. Red, green, orange, or what was the other one? Or the light blue. So this is the green. Here's my pictures. This is the orange. I mean the red. Yeah, okay. I know my colors. The red, which don't totally hate. Yeah, Rosie, you like the orange? Hey, Rosie, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. You know what? Yeah, I think the orange, actually, I am not hating the orange. Let's go with the orange. What the heck? This bad little dog. Okay, so let's see. Let's cut off my branding strips, since I tend to always forget to cut them off, and then, you know, then I can't get them into my albums because they don't fit. Now, oh, that was a really bad cut. Well, not only does it not cut great, I suck at using it, so a little better. So I kind of think that I want to cut off about 1/2 inch or maybe 1/4 inch. Yeah, I think 1/4 inch from the edge. Let's see, that would be 1/2. Okay, probably there. Because I kind of want to have a little border around it. And then I think today I'm feeling like my papers need to be distressed or inked. Ink my edges. Dokie. This is Distressed ink in Hickory Smoke, and I'm using one of those little tiny daubers from Tim Holtz, which I love because you really can get into like the small spots with it, so it works great. Stick you down. And I'm just going to give myself a little edge with the orange paper. Cute. And let's see, we're gonna figure out how we're going to place these. So So I feel like I want that one on the top because it catches her in full badness. And then perhaps do something like that. This way it gives me some space on the sides for other stuff. I probably should have printed them a little smaller, but I could bring them closer. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll just bring them a little closer because you know what? Nobody cares what I have there on the edge of the picture, and it's not important. So we'll do that. T, I am doing challenge, I think it's 20. Of course now I can't find my handy dandy paper. It's the no, not 20, 19, challenge 19, Who Done It? Because, you know, it worked perfectly with this picture, and it's, you know, the scrapbook, a mischievous child or pet, and well, my coffee drinking dog is pretty mischievous. Let's see, am I missing anything? Hi, Anna. Oh, T, you're in jail until 6? Ugh. That stinks. That totally stinks. Okay, I think I am going to creatively make a mat out of this paper. Luckily, I don't have anything today other than studying for a test that I thought was Thursday. Turns out it's not Thursday, it's Tuesday. You know, because they keep changing stuff, and like first he said Thursday, and then yesterday he was like, no, I said Tuesday. I'm like, wait, what? You did not say Tuesday. I did not get that message. So the test that I thought was Thursday is now Tuesday, and of course I'm not 100% ready for it, and I have to get, which I don't know if it's going to happen, but I have to do really freaking good on this test, because in my last test I did horrible, like really horrible. Like, holy crap, that was horrible. Like, almost wanting to quit at that point. Like, I actually had second thoughts about life at that point. Well, not life, but you know, school life, because it was bad. So now I really have to pull it out of my ear, for those that don't curse, and pass this test. So now I'm just going to very carefully cut around my pictures. I don't know if I'm going to cut. Trying to think, what do I want to do? I don't know. We'll just cut it anyway. If anything, we have tape. You know what I mean? Like, we can always tape it back together. If we don't like it, no one will ever know. Or add some embellishments. You can also do across the page. I think they will fit. Especially since I put them very close together and kind of overlapping, so we should be able to do that. So I'm excited for the DT live later. I hope you guys can join us. There's so many different challenges. We have everyone's really like joining in. It's gonna be a great weekend. So hopefully you guys will join us for all the fun stuff. I do kind of like that. Okay. I mean, it's better than, I mean, we can do that too. Maybe put that one. Oh, I kind of like that too. Uh-oh. I don't know. All right, well, you know what? Either way, we are going to do some stenciling because I want to do some stenciling. I want to add a little something to the background here. Except now I don't remember where I put it. It is probably in the papers. Alrighty then. Anyone see that stencil? Where it went? Stencil? Oh, here it is. Okie dokie. So we're going to use the stencil. I'm thinking I'm going to just use some ink because I did not do any type of gesso or anything, and this paper is not very thick, so it won't hold a lot of water. And I am thinking we're going to use a brown. So let's see what browns we have here. It looks like walnut stain would be a good fit with the stress oxide. Okay. The stress oxide. Where are you? Walnut stain. Walnut stain. Just gonna pound some on here in different little areas. Nothing perfect, just throw them in there. Yeah, Scorch Timber also worked, but it was so close to that. It really, I don't know why I didn't pick Scorch Timber, but this definitely worked. And if you want to make it darker, you can just layer the color on it, you know. Cute. Of course, I moved my stencil, and okay, there we go. I think I want to go a little further out, at least for a couple of these. Yeah, and same thing on this side. So let's see, maybe let's see. This is the hard part, trying to like line up stuff. So make sure you kind of know where your all right, so if that's there, I need to bring it over more because I want to bring it out further. So we're gonna go kind of off the page here. Okay. Doggy paws look cute. We'll bring our pictures back. I can handle that. Now, I had a little yellow piece of, where the heck did it go? There was a yellow piece of scrap around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'm thinking that perhaps we can use that like right here on the back of this to kind of give it a little more interest. Ooh, and blue too. Yellow, blue. I think I'm going to make it a little thinner too. Of course, I picked the smallest freaking paper I could. And somehow managed to cut it right down the middle, which is nice. So let's see. See, I do like that smaller. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And I think I need to go a tiny bit shorter. And this is scrapbook measuring. You just use your fingernail and scratch a little line. Now, other things you can do at this point, I'm just going to use a straight piece. You can also use an edge punch. That would look super cool. You can also use, if there's any washi tape or sticker that looks like a washi tape, that would work as well. That just kind of like gives it a little oomph. You know, it gives it a little extra there. I am feeling that, but I feel like it needs more. So let's see what we have in the sticker category. Oh, I also need to find a title. So I'm thinking my title will probably go like down here, or possibly, I don't know, up here maybe, or like in the middle. In the middle I think would work. Let's see what color we have. And I was thinking of doing something like, actually, you know what? I wanted to use this as my title. Perhaps I will fussy cut the bad to the as one piece, and then bone, I will cut each letter out. I'm not going to bore you to death with that, so I'm going to skip that part for now. And I'm just going to see what else we can do with this layout. I think we're going to add a banner because everything looks better with banners. And we're going to just kind of throw it on here. And banners make me happy. You had me at woof. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see what's in the ephemera pack. Oh, and they also have little banners, so if you don't want to use a sticker, you can definitely use the other banners. Let's see. Fur mama? Nope. Well, yeah, I am. I spoil my dog. Yeah. Let's play. No. Puppies. Nah. Woof. Home is where the dog is. True. Life is better with a dog until they drink your coffee in the morning, and then that's questionable. Talk to the paw. Yeah, she pretty much has that type of attitude. Love is a four-legged word, can also somehow fit in there. Her being my best friend is questionable because sometimes I tell her that I'm gonna let the hawks take her. I know that's mean, but she kind of deserves it. She's so annoying. Bark means I love you, and dog, no. In this house, we are a dog family. We definitely are. You are a lucky dog. Yeah, you are pretty much a very lucky dog. So let's maybe see if that works. Dogs are not our whole life, but they make our life whole. See, these are the ones that I was mentioning, but they're kind of big. So, I mean, we can kind of use it for perhaps like a little corner or something, or like to make a whatchamacallit, not a bundle. Woof, 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 bark and repeat. Home is where the dog runs to greet you. Yeah, I work hard so my dog can have a better life. The only problem with dogs is that I can't have them all. Yeah, pretty much. We can figure out what we can do with that. It's a rough life, bad to the bone. Oh, see, that was what I was thinking, but it's smaller than that, so I think I'm just going to stick with my original idea. Eat, sleep, and play. Family, stay positive. Love starts with a wet nose and ends with a tail. Okay, I think our options are meh, so we're going to work with what we have. So let's see. I'm thinking we're going to pop them up. I am going to stick this down. Her and her wet lips. All right, and then I have some of this fun foam that I like to use because it's cheap. It's the perfect thickness for me. I don't like too much whatchamacallit, dimension, you know, because I am on limited space as far as you know, putting them in albums. So out of adhesive, number one. So I try not to make them too big, too thick, so that they fit. Okay. To throw that on here just because, just in case. And that's gonna go like that. Oh, wrong way. All right, that looks cute. That can go there. We'll ink. Gotta ink our pictures. And of course, I probably should have done this before I glued them down, but who's thinking? Oh, and I used the wrong color to top it all off. Oh well. Brown, black, it all works. Okay. So, for clusters, let's see what we have. We can create some clusters with also some of these. These are huge. Yeah, none of those work. Let's see. Let's see what this one has. Dogs only. I love dogs. Yappy birthday. Dogs are my favorite people. Best friends. Live, love, bark. I swear I didn't do it. That is hysterical. I actually have a picture that would have been perfect for this. That my camera that when we got her, she was a puppy. She was mad at me for whatever reason, and she decided she was going to poop on my couch, and the camera caught it all. So, yeah. Bad little dog. Where is my other one? Here it is. So we're going to throw that there. We'll talk to the paw, because I feel like she tells me that in her own paw, dog language when she's being bad. And definitely you're a lucky dog, because she's had moments where I swore she was going to be given away because she was such a bad puppy. I mean, she's still a bad dog, but she was bad. And love is a four-legged word. Let's see, we can probably throw that there. This one we're gonna get some ribbon that I have plenty of, thanks to Michelle. I keep them in my jar, and this is just a small sampling of them because I had way too much. I kind of like the blue on the orange. The green also might work. No, that green does not work. Ooh, what about this color? This color also works. I think I like that. So, if you have not been saving your ribbons, I suggest you do so, because they come in super, super handy. And I'm just going to do a little simple knot, because I kind of like that look. Now, couple suggestions. If you don't want your ribbon to fray, you can just take a lighter and burn the edges. And I mean quick. It doesn't take much. I don't know if I have one here. I used to have one here, but my kids have at some point or other taken my lighters. Yeah, they sure did. Don't have one here. Okay, well, anyway, or you can also use like that Fabri-Tac, and that also will stop it from fraying. All right, so I'm thinking that this is gonna go about there. Oh, we gotta pop these to give it a cute border. And we'll go like right there. So we're going to add a little adhesive right here. that can go there. We can throw this talk to the paw over here, and I think I'm going to do that one above. And we'll add a little bit of one of these thingamajiggies so that it stays and doesn't go flat, right? And then let's see. I'm thinking that Lucky, you're a lucky dog can somehow go right in there. And as you can tell, I kind of like for everything to be close to my pictures and not scattered around, so that it makes the person who's viewing or looking at my layout to kind of bring their eyes into, you know, the middle of the page, which is where all the important stuff is. Now, I want to use this one, but I think I'm going to put it here. Oh, it'd help if I put the adhesive on the right side. And I'm thinking I'm going to go like that, and we need a little more of this. All right, T, see you later. Let me know when you get home. And I think I'm going to leave this in the back so that you can see that there is dimension. Right? So I think it's going to go like right there. And I am going to get ready to glue this bad boy down so that it doesn't move anymore. Ooh, that wasn't smart. This stuff is so sticky. Wow. Like my fingers are stuck to it. Oh, and I need a little piece for there. Let's see. So that is going to go, thinking a little higher, like right there. And then, what the heck where did this come from? Was I want my title to go here. So I don't know about this one. We definitely can throw in a bone somewhere to kind of like fill in. I think right there would work. And that can even go there. I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. Let me throw this out. Let me get rid of this. What else can we do? So I like where it's going. I feel like I need more. Like, although I'm looking at my screen. So sometimes if you don't know where your layout, like how it looks, take a picture of it, because sometimes what you're seeing in one angle looks completely different from a picture from, you know, coming from the top of the of the layout. Like, for example, my camera shot right now, it definitely does not look as sparse as I thought it did. So my title is going to go here. I feel like I need something there, but I'm not sure what. Let me look at the stickers. Maybe there's like a little something we can put there. If I can find my stickers. Okay, there. Let's see. I feel like I need something here. And it doesn't have to be big. Bad to the Bone, again, that's so tiny. And I really want that to be the title. You know what? Let's make a little cluster with one of these. Perhaps a little bone. Not this one. Let's see. I'm not feeling the bone. Mr. Bone, you're going away. But what we can use is that we have these tiny little paw prints that can, oh, I must have peeled the back off of it. Use, oh my God, these are so tiny and they're so hard to peel off. Time to use the tweezers. Maybe we'll take this brown one. And let's see, how about a yellow one? Oh man. All right, so we're pulling out the glue because I lifted it up and the glue stayed behind and I pulled up the sticker. So now I can turn it the way I wanted to. There. Okay. And I feel like that helps a ton. So now the only thing I need is possibly a little area to journal, which I can always just journal right here. I'm going to add my title, which I am going to fussy cut and add it right into this area. And we just need some bling because every layout needs something, right? And let's see what we have. I pulled something out that was laying on my desk, but of course now it disappeared somewhere, so we'll have to pull something else out. Let's see, what color? This is Echo Park. Any of these work? That's not the right colors. Let's see. We have some of this goldish color, that'll work. And I think yellow. I think I want yellow. Let's see. Or brown. I got brown. All right, we're going to use brown. Brown and not this. We'll start with brown. All right, so let's see. We have brown hearts. So we're just going to scatter these around three different spots. So perhaps there, there, and I'll use one of these over here. And then we need some other color. Let's see, some yellow. And these are Doodlebug designs, and these are the shape sprinkles. These are from Michelle. I've had them for a very long time. So let's see, we'll do that. We'll throw one here. And that's not the right yellow. This is the right yellow. And of course, I don't have another yellow of the same yellow. So we're going to go with perhaps the darker yellow. And then for the last color, let's see what we have. We have blue. The blue does not really work. Pink, black. This pink does not work either. Let's see. We have white. Ooh, white will work because you could put these on the colored paper and you will be able to see them. All right, let's see. Heart. Heart. And heart. Cute. And I think we need a little bit of whatchamacallit, splatter, right? Let's see what we have. Ooh. We're gonna use some white distress, and this is Picket Fence. And if you know me, you know that I like very controlled splattering. Got a little bit on my page, but that's okay. I mean, on my picture. Let's see what else we have. We have some gray. I don't feel gray. Let's see if we have a different option here. Oh. How about, what about walnut stain? And this is going to be a distress spritz. So this will give it a little, what do you call it? Sparkle too. You know what? I'm gonna add a little more right there. There you go. Alrighty, so that is my layout for today. I haven't decided yet, but I think I will add this. I spoil my dog because, you know, I do. And that is my layout for today. So for the rest of today, we have a bunch of other lives. We have Tisa on at 4. We have Jessica on at 6. And then at 8 p.m. we have a design team live. And we'll be doing challenge number 4. And then after the design team, join us in the Zoom room. You can hang out, chat, scrap, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. Or you can just sit and, I don't know, do anything. Crochet. You don't have to, you know, specifically do a scrapbook page to join us. We'd love to get to know you all. So have a great night or great day. I hope you get a lot of scrapbooking done this weekend, and I'll see you at 8 p.m. Bye.